Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? Happy Thursday. Yesterday was Wednesday, obviously, and I opened the show by saying Happy Thursday. I realized it after. I thought it was Thursday, like all day. Quite the disappointment when I realized it was only Wednesday. Well, anyway, happy Wednesday. Welcome to the show. I didn't set up the broadcast this morning, so which I normally do, which allows you guys to set reminders and whatever. But I realized as I was getting ready, I'm like, oh my God, I never did it. But anyway, I'm glad you're here. Some of you are here from Night Reader Show, and I want to welcome you and say thank you for doing the crossover there. We're going to go ahead and get started. Just a quick reminder of how it works here. I do free readings. You can post your question in the chat. I do select randomly, and my moderators typically repost things for me so that I can find them more easily. But I do select randomly. They are free. However, donations make questions priority. So all priority questions receive a reading, and it happens right away. So please, everybody know that you all have that option. If you'd like to guarantee your reading, or if you're just in a big hurry, donations in any amount guarantee your reading and make you priority. So that being said, let's try to get to as many as we can. I always like to open up the show with a deck spread out in a clear quartz, kind of pulling in that energy amplifier, clear quartz. But this show is not about crystals, so we will leave that there and just keep on moving. Beautiful deck, Bonefire. I trimmed this one. Big shock, right? I trim almost everything. It was big. They're still big cards. I don't know if you can see that, but beautiful, super colorful. I might break it out later. We'll see. I usually select a different deck for each question just because I want to see what's calling my name. So never misinterpret when I'm picking a deck. It has nothing to do with what I think the answer is. Okay. Alrighty, let's get going. I see some people. Oh, hello. The Night Reader Tarot is here. I hope you all were over at his show. Just ended about 30 minutes ago. He does tarot days and nights at 11:30 a.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern. So to double your tarot fun. Jam, hello, welcome, and thank you for your subscription. Fire Red, thank you for coming. Thank you for the subscription. I'm so glad you guys have found the channel. Dragonfly, thank you for your subscription. Woo, we've got some new subscribers here today. I hope I didn't miss any of you. I check the chat. I do. I also review the chat at the end of the show. However, keep in mind, I do stay very focused when I'm reading the cards. So I only really check the chat in between readings. So never be offended if I don't greet you personally and so forth. I do see you and I do appreciate you. Alrighty, my friends, we're going to kick off the show. We have a donation from Aqua Leo. Thank you so much, my dear. So let's see. Aqua Leo has really been doing the right thing, just kind of doing a check-in, getting a feel for the energy about her job. So let's take a look what we've got today. We're going to use Steampunk Tarot. Love it. Oh my gosh, you guys, I talked to my mom this morning. If you remember, I've talked about her a lot before. She has been reading tarot cards since 1989, and I worked at her metaphysical store for 10 years. Anyway, she collects decks, and whenever I see her, she gives me one or two. Well, she said she's got a ton for me, and it's so heavy in a box that she didn't even want to mail it. We live 2.5 hours away. But anyway, so coming up soon, you're going to see some new cool stuff. All right. Anything for Aqua Leo. This is all about career, about the job. We want to know how things are going, lead status, and so forth. Are we going to be offered a job? What's happening? All right, let's find out. We're going to have Steampunk tell us what we can see, or show us what we can see. I guess the deck does not speak out loud. Kinda. Maybe not audibly, but it speaks, right? Okay. Okay. All right. This is looking pretty good. Now, what it's saying you need to do. You've kind of laid this foundation at work. You're demonstrating that you have an understanding of the job, obviously, or if you wouldn't be in lead status, right? So you have demonstrated that, and it is solid. You've got that foundation. So think of it like stair steps. You know, you've built those first 2 stairs or whatever, and you're going to keep crawling up. Those stairs are there. You got to build the next few. You see, like you're going along. Okay, so you've built your foundation. And what this is saying, this is the 4 of Pentacles. Pentacles is the suit of work. And this is about being held in and kept safe. So you are safe. This is literally what this card means. Holding things in, holding things tight, keeping them close to your vest, you know, inside your job. So just like she's putting that coin in there, you know, that's your job. Here, something you might want to focus on. Pay attention to some of the fine details. You don't want to just see the forest, but not see the trees, the individual trees. The 3 of Pentacles is telling me that, you know, you're going to have to pay attention to some of those details, and people are watching. 3 of Pentacles, look at that. This person here has designed all these pentacles, putting it on whatever that is, a fireplace or whatever. And these people are looking and, you know, wanting to see, how did you do this? How are things going? But what the trick is you do have to pay attention to the details. So something is going on in that area. I'm sure you might even know what that is. But if not, kind of look around and make sure you've got your T's crossed, your I's dotted. Make sure you don't give them a reason to notice something wrong. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not suggesting be paranoid and like feel like you hate your life, you know, but don't be like that. But I mean, just pay attention to those details. Don't miss out. And here we've got some 10 of Cups energy. This is good. 10 of Cups is all about having it all. 10 is completion, success, and things like that. So the energy seems still positive. Seems like I don't see like, you know, promotion cards or things like that, but I don't not see them either. Do you see what I'm, wait a minute. You know what I mean? It's not saying that's not going to happen. This is saying for now, you've built your foundation. So keep it going. You're still on there. You've got this 4 of Pentacles. You're not going anywhere right now. You're not going anywhere right now. Looking good. Keep it up. Keep it up. And I just want to say, Aquileo, I've been a manager and I've had a team and things like that. And I can tell just by how we're having these conversations here, you are very concerned about doing a good job. And you obviously, this is on your mind. And I want to commend you. I mean, this is important and you're showing that. So commend you. I really do. All right. Well, thank you for your donation. And I hope that helped. Good to do a check-in, right? Mustafa, how are you, Mustafa? Mustafa has donated, which makes Mustafa a priority question. Let's get to this question. Thank you for your donation, my dear. Let us find where your question is. Oh, here we go. Thank you, Night Reader. Oh, and hi, Mary M. Mary M is here. She's another moderator here, so thank you so much for your help. All right. Dragonfly. You're not Mustafa. You donated too? Oh, that was the wrong one. All right, honey. I'm going to remember you. I didn't mean to tease you. I didn't mean to tease you. Let me write it down so I can come back to you. But I do have donations. Donation makes priority. Dragonfly, I'm coming back to you. Okay, hon? Don't feel like you got gypped because I will come back. Unless you want to donate and you'd be right next to. But let's just say you're on the list. All right, honey? All right, sorry about that. I didn't mean to tease you. Mustafa, where are you? Hey, Banshee. Oh, hello. I'm so glad you came over. I know you're super tired. You've been at Night Reader's show. You are so much fun. You have such great energy, and I'm so glad you came over. Okay, so I'm looking for Mustafa's question. Mary M's got it there. Let's see. What is your, there we go. I've got that. I'm just reading chat. Okay, here we go. Got it. Thank you. All right, let's find out what your question is. I just switched my classes around for the semester. Will I catch up on all the schoolwork? I am behind on successfully and with ease. Let's check in. Let's check in with the emotion. I don't want to use this one. I changed my mind. Let's use this one. We're going to use tarot, or I'm sorry, Today's Journey tarot. Kind of a modern feel. Okay, so you switched around the classes. Are you going to catch up on the schoolwork you're behind? Oops. Okay, let's find out. Yeah, yesterday's show was like a marathon. It was awesome. We just kept going at the end there, didn't we? It was a real fun 3 hours that ended up going. Wow. It was so much fun. Okay. Classes. Mustafa. Okay, let's find out. Today's journey. We need to know. Give us some insight. Okay. We need to know. Oh, God, I'm going to start singing again. No, 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 no singing. If that were my skill, I'd be so happy, but it is not. All right, so you switched your classes around. Can I just point this one out immediately? This card, look at this. It is literally in a classroom. Look at her. She's teaching, or she's, participating, or whatever she's doing. No, she looks like a teacher. But anyway, look at this. Look at this. So this is awesome. This is completion in this deck. However, it's the 21, which is the world. So the world is about success. This is like perfect. This is success, completion, the end of a journey. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking this looks really good. Here we have the Fool beginning in this deck. Again, brand new opportunity. These are like the first steps of something. You've changed your classes around. You've rearranged some things, and you're needing to catch up. So it sounds like your move that you did with your classes is going to be advantageous. These are all major arcana right here. I also need to point out. That means strong message. The minors are still important and they're still strong, but the majors are like, boom, these are real strong themes. Okay, does that make sense? So what have we got here? Temperance, discernment in this deck, balance. What do you need? What do you need to catch up on your schoolwork? Balance. I think I yelled that in the microphone, sorry. But I'm so excited. Yeah, And then one of air. Now our aces, this is about getting things going. Now look at it. It's blowing the wind, this wheat. Air is swords. So I don't know how wheat, but air, it blows. So it does apply. Anyway, if you notice this opportunity is blowing this way, the wheat or whatever that is, the air, the swords are blowing it. Now, this is a new opportunity, a new idea. This is brand new. Truth. That's what swords stand for. Truth. They stand for communication. They stand for going in and getting it done. What do you do with the sword? You come in and you take care of business, right? So yes, I'm saying yes, and yes. And this card, wow. There, and this card, the balance of making it up. Wow. So, Mustafa, you're going to do just fine. Just fine. And I like it that you're being proactive and making moves and whatever, to, rearrange. It's one thing to wish for something to happen, like, oh, I hope I get back in balance. But if you're not going to do anything, it's fine, I'm going to sit around and hope I'm a millionaire, but it's not going to get me anywhere unless I work for it, right? All righty. Well, thank you for your donation. And now we have another donation from Tanya D. Tanya D, thank you so much. Oh, and you want to change your question, I'm seeing. Okay, so I'm assuming this is the right one because I see you want to change, and then a few questions down. I see you here. Why did Kay leave me on? Okay, so this is it. This is the last one you wrote, so that's it. Why did Kay leave me unopened, and will I see him this week? Okay, so he opened your message, and you can see that, but didn't respond, correct? All right, so let us find out. Let us find out. We're going to use Anna Kay because Anna Kay is awesome. How you like that? Anna Kay. And again, oh man. All right. So, Tanya, okay, why did you read it and leave it unopened? Where's your response? Where is the response? And are you going to see each other this week? What's going on? Okay, and Tanya. Okay. Okay. Yes, Mustafa, I'm reading your comment. You are on fire. You're doing great. You really are. You really are. Okay, Tanya, why did Kay leave me on open and not respond? I hate it when that happens, don't you? Well, obviously you're asking the question, but that's the most annoying thing ever. Annoying. Although I get it too. Sometimes like I read something and I'm like, oh, I'm going to respond later. And I get it. But at the same time, it's very frustrating when it goes on for days or whatever. Okay, so let's see what we got. All right, so you were left, it was left unopened. Well, I can see that right here. The message came in, but it has not been opened. So there you are in the mirror. Look at you there. You're feeling like, I don't know what to do. The message came in, nothing is, it's not opened. So you're feeling like, I don't know what to do. I can't see it. I don't know what to do. Clearly, that's what that card is saying. So that is obviously just kind of highlighting and confirming what we already know, which is how you're feeling. What we've got here, though, is very positive. So let's move that guy out of the way. We've got our 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups, that's about completion. It's the 10. So 10s are always about being the end of a cycle. It's always about achievement. This is Cups. That's love, emotions. He's right next to she, I should say. And remember, guys, gender doesn't matter. Just because it's a girl or a guy in the card, it can apply to anybody. So don't worry about that. Anyway, our Knight of Cups is right next to her. See that? So, and these are both cups, obviously, love and emotion. This guy, as I always say in a funny way, but it's so true, it is your favorite movie star, who's romantic, your favorite romantic movie star, Brad Pitt, Johnny Depp, whoever. That's who this guy is. Sweep you off your feet kind of romance, right? Charming. The Star. This is about accomplishment. This is about recognition. So I'm going to sum it up for you, Tanya. I think you will. Today is Thursday. We've got 2 days left in this week. Remember, we talked one time about the game and people being like, oh, I'm going to wait 3 days before I respond and yada, yada, yada. Don't know if guys do that as much as girls, but it is a thing. And it could be just something like that. I mean, we only have 2 days now. Setting up a date, and things like that, clearly you need some time, but we still have time. It's not Friday yet. It's not Saturday yet. We still have time. This is looking like you're going to have that recognition, meaning the call or the text. Don't know why it's not being responded to, because I've got positive things here, and that's you just feeling like, what in the hell is going on? That's exactly what's going on. So yes, to answer your question, I do believe you will be hearing something with this is what tells me that. As far as leaving unopened, I don't see anything that's really explaining it. And I keep going back to that thing, like that game thing, like I'm going to wait and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I hope that's helpful. Try to have patience. My worst quality is being impatient. Well, I don't know if it's my worst, but who knows? Anyway, good luck, and thank you so much for your donation. Okay, now let us see what we've got. We have another donation. So let me take a peek. All righty, thank you so much. This is from PayPal initials DG. DG, I think you are there. Dragonfly, I did not forget when I finish donation questions, I will get to yours, so I did not forget you. And we'll do some others, whatever. Okay, so DG, I think I saw you before, but I don't want to say anything out loud name-wise. So, oh, great, Night Reader, A Banshee, thank you. Welcome to the family, our new moderator. So good to have you here. Very good, positive energy. Love it. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, DG. Not seeing it. I'm looking for a donation question from PayPal initial DG. I'm going to scroll through and I'm looking for, I got Tanya, did that one. Not seeing it. If you could repost, or Night Reader, or one of the other moderators, if you see it, please repost it for me. I'm not seeing it. So, DG. Here. Yay, thank you. Thank you for your help. You get by with a little help from my friend. Oh, God, stop it. Okay, thank you for your donation. Will I be moving soon? Will it be local or a different space? And will this be from our state? And will this be for my greater good? Okay, let us see what we can see. What do I want to use? What? I'm going to use Lightseers. That's what's saying hello to me right now. They all wave at me and be like, hey, pick me, pick me. And I tell them the same thing. I said, hey, man, it's random. It's random. Okay. What's going on for Dominique? Is Dominique moving soon? Are we looking local, different state, highest good? We also want the place that's for the highest good. Which would be the best? Which would be the best? We want to know. Okay, let's find out. We're going to do this one a little different. Excuse me. We're going to do this one a little different. We're going to say local, new state. We're going to say clarify the local, and we want to clarify the new state. And before we even look at this, we're going to say, will you be moving soon? Endgame card. Will you be moving soon, or is it going to be in the future? Boom. It's going to be soon. It's going to be soon. We got the lovers. The lovers, that's all about coming together. That's all about things coming together in harmony. It's obviously a positive card. Doesn't mean necessarily that, you're going to be, sitting with this guy, this girl in the wind, but it means love and feeling good. So yeah, I'm going to say, yeah, it's going to be sooner rather than later. Let's get back to this local, different state. These are clarifiers. Let's turn them over. Okay, local or a different state. So far, it's looking like a different state. This is about confusion. This is about not seeing, what to do. So this is confusion. This is about being reborn. Reborn. Remember, we want this to be for your greater good. What would be more for your greater good? Being reborn. Would not be being confused. So let's clarify, though. We got to find out. Yeah, broken heart. Local is looking like a big no. Looking like a big no. And this is looking like a big yes. We've got our judgment clarified by our 9 of Wands. Wands is the suit of growth and effort. What could be better said about your greater good, right? Growth, effort. Now, our 9 is always about attainment, fulfillment, compassion, patience. So it's a positive card, but as you can see, she's kind of guarded off. She's waiting to see. She's not sitting there, with an alarm system and firearms out the window ready to, shoot all the burglars. She's just standing there protecting, waiting, watching, wanting to see, which makes sense. If you're going to a new state and, you got to figure out everything. Not only is a move a lot of work, but going to a different state, especially a different country. Wow, I can't even imagine. But, getting settled in a new town, meeting new friends, getting a new job, it's just about being a little guarded and making sure things are all right. But yeah, it's looking like a yes soon, and different state might be your best bet. Ooh, that's exciting. Good luck, and thank you for your donation. All righty, let me see what's going on. We've got a buzzing, but it probably is, it is probably 10 cents off laundry detergent. Sometimes that's what the buzzing is. So let's go back to Dragonfly. I teased him, that Dragonfly, by accident. I didn't mean to. Let me find Dragonfly's question. The chat has really scrolled since then. I will find it, though, because I am a smarty McSmart. Hey, Charlie Bear, how are you? Hola, good to see you. I'm looking for Dragonfly. Dragonfly, new subscriber too. Thank you. I think I already actually did know that, but forgot. But thank you. Thank you again if I already said it. Sorry about the tease. Here we go. May I ask will H ever fully commit to K? Let's find out. We're going to use the Tarot in Wonderland for this one. Will H ever fully commit to K? We want to know. H and K, are we seeing a commitment? We see a commitment here. Okay. This is a good shuffling deck. Okay. All right, there we go. It shuffles real nicely. Anyway, that's beside the point. All right. K, are you going to fully commit, or H, excuse me, are you ever going to fully commit to K? Sorry about some of the bouncing on the camera. I need a different setup, I think, and I can't right now, so it is what it is. All right, it's a little bouncy, so I'll fix it eventually. The channel's always evolving. The channel is evolving and improving, so I'll get to that as soon as I can. But anyway, H, are you ever going to commit to K? Okay. It is looking like there is not a commitment here in the near future. We've got our Fool. And if you notice, she is jumping into this little hole there to make a new adventure, to go and see what's new. Well, that sounds really great, doesn't it? Well, it's facing out here. She's facing out here to the nothing, right? That would mean a commitment is not coming right now. I also say that because right next to it is the Moon. The Moon is all about mystery. It's all about, it can be about deception. This particular deck, notice these, the walrus and what's his face, Carpenter. The Carpenter and the walrus, that's it. And the oysters. Well, they're leading the oysters away, because obviously if you've seen the movie or read the book, they want to eat them. But they're tricking them and saying, come on, little oysters. So this does not sound good, like a commitment, does it? Next, we have our High Priestess. Look at that. Somebody's in the window and the other person's trying to get in. There is a window in between them blocked off. Not looking good for that commitment. And this one, we've got our Hermit. Our Hermit is walking off alone and Alice is waving goodbye. So I'm sorry, I don't think that's probably what you wanted to hear. I don't know how you're connected to K or to H, but right now it is not looking like it is going to happen. So I would keep that in mind. The energy is always swirling. We have the ability to change the direction of energy. We all have free will. New things happen. But as of this moment, the energy is telling us that no, it does not look like it. All right. I'm sorry if that wasn't what you wanted to hear. And I'm sorry, too. I didn't mean to tease you earlier. I'm sorry. All righty. Let's get to some more questions. Now, remember, guys, if you want to bump your question to priority, you can make a donation of any amount. And that will make you priority, which gets your question answered right away. And I do stick around for all priority readings. Otherwise, I do try to end at an hour, and I select random questions for the freebies. Okay. Luna Sky, hello, lovely. How are you? May I please ask, what are Mike's current feelings and intentions with me? Oh, my husband is named Mike, and my son is named Mike. So I hope this Mike is going to stay in the good graces of my Mike Club. I've got a Mike Club going. I always call him Mike and Mike 2.0. All right. All right, Mike, what are you feeling? We're going to use Tattoo Tarot. We need to know current feelings and intentions toward Luna Sky. We need to know, please. We need to know. Yeah, guys, we've got some crossover here. We've got some audience members that have come over from the Night Reader Tarot show. He's on right before me with a half-hour intermission. I'd like to encourage all of you who have not seen Night Reader. You've seen him in the chat because he's one of my moderators. But if you haven't seen his show, I encourage you to go over there, subscribe. He does a show twice a day, in the morning and the evening. It's called Tarot Days and Nights. And he does a great job. He's also got tarot tips every day, Lots of cool stuff. We have very similar styles, and he's my tarot bestie. We help each other out quite a bit. So I would love it if you'd head over there, subscribe, visit me. I'm the moderator over at his show in the morning, so you can chat with me. Lots of fun. Okay, so current intentions and feelings. Looking good, looking good. We start off with our Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is, again, and when I was saying earlier, I don't know if you heard that, but it was about the Knight of Cups being your favorite movie star, your favorite romantic movie star, you know, suave and charming and sweep you off your feet, romantic. That is what this is. This is looking good. Let's play this out now and see what else we've got. We've got our King of Pentacles. Pentacles is the suit of everyday work, material things, health, wealth, money, home. And right next to it, we have another Pentacles. So again, we've got double Pentacles here. We've got our King, we've got our 7. So what does this mean? Well, the King of Pentacles, now he is somebody who's a leader. He's very successful. He's rich. And right next to him, the 7 of Pentacles. What does that mean? Well, the 7 of Pentacles is all about working on something, growing something, waiting until it hits, you know, comes to fruition, and feeling like you're kind of waiting and wondering what's going on. So I do see that the feelings are there here to start, but there's something perhaps going on. I don't know if it's in Mike's life or surrounding Mike. Not a bad thing, but I do think it's distracting. So I don't think it's something horrible, but I do think it is something important because we have our King. So something's going on there. So the intentions are good and the feelings are good, but busy, it seems like. Right here, we've got our Devil card. Now, the Devil is all about kind of feeling beholden to something, feeling like you can't escape or that you don't want to escape sometimes. A lot of times it's about addiction. Now, I'm not suggesting that Mike has an addiction, but think about it. An addiction, what is that? That's like the devil being beholden. So like a smoker, you can easily, well, not easily, trust me, but you can quit and leave, but you're stuck. Why are you stuck to cigarettes? Because you're addicted to them. So is it because you don't know they're bad for you? No. Is it because you don't think they're expensive? No. It's because you're addicted. See? So it's the symbolism. Think about the symbolism. Something is going on. I believe it has to do with something with daily life. Could be money. So I do think he's kind of busy and he's feeling like really trapped by this, trapped in a way like he needs to focus on it. But the intentions, the feelings are there. The Knight of Cups tells me that very strongly. And look he's got his back to all of this. He wants to move away from that potentially so that he can pursue things. Does that make sense? All right, Luna Sky. Good luck. I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you a little something to think about too. I always love it when you walk away from a reading saying, okay, I really know now what I want to, I have an action item or I have something solid I can work with. Valentina, hello. Hi, who's coming toward me in love? Ooh, let's find out. Who's coming toward you in love? Well, the Deviant Moon is going to help us find out. We're going to find out who is coming toward Valentina in love. For all of you that are new here today, I just want to say thank you so much. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you discovered the channel. And I invite you to hit subscribe. I'd love to keep you in the family. But also, here you go, guys. You got to see it. Ready? Ready? Boom. You got to hit subscribe and you got to hit the bell. You know why you want to hit the bell? Because I pop up with all kinds of stuff. I pop up with surprise live streams. I have other videos. I've been working all morning on the next Relationship Warriors edition. I'm going to be putting a video out about cheaters. Bum, bum, bum. And it'll have a pick a card. So set your bell so that you'll know. I love that graphic. I made it in like 3 minutes, and it has been so hilarious to me. The most fun I've gotten out of a silly little Photoshop thing in my whole life. Okay, it's coming toward Valentina. Okay, Let's lay this out. Let's find out what Deviant Moon can tell us. We need to know what's coming. Who is coming? Who is coming? Who is coming to Valentina? Okay, let me get that. I'm going to go back here. All right, there we go. All righty, let us see. Okay. Are you dating a lot of people? Are you dating a lot right now? Reason I ask, we have our five of wands. That's about practicing. That's about getting in there and, you know, flexing your muscles and getting things moving. This would imply to me that you're dating. If you're not, you know, dating somebody right now, this might imply, you know, the struggle that you're going through trying to wait. But what this really says to me, most of all, card-wise and my intuition, that you must be dating somebody right now, which is perfect. That's great. So, because you can't figure out who's coming toward you in love if you don't ever put yourself out there, right? All right. So right next to that, we have our Ace of Pentacles. This is a new opportunity. We've got double pentacles here. Ooh, we have bookends. I didn't notice. We do. Look at this. Okay. So dating or struggling in some way, waiting for things to happen, causing you anxiety, causing you sleepless nights, nagging at you. Because look at this little crazy thing biting on her shoulder, him or her shoulder. You know, that doesn't look good. This is swords. So this is about overthinking, you know, lots of thoughts, lots of opinions or whatever. So I think you've got quite a bit going on. I think you are dating, and this might be this. It also might be, though, that you had a recent breakup. Again, I'm feeling more like dating, but I don't know. You know that more. Guys, just so you know, too, these are mini readings. We can always do private readings. They're half hour. We can, you know, get down deeper on all of these things. So keep that in mind. If you're interested, shoot me an email. It's in the description there. And we can set something up. It's over video, so you don't have to come to my house or anything weird. Keep it in mind. Okay, so there's this. Now what's inside? Again, we have pentacles inside. Again. So a new opportunity. And then here we have our Seven of Pentacles. It's literally the same thing. It's about growth. Literally, these are the same two cards we got for that last reading, different deck. The Ace is the new opportunity, and here's the working. So in this reading, though, with the rest of the cards, I am not thinking it's about being busy. I think what this is saying is this is somebody coming towards you. It might have something to do with work. Are you working in the office? Are you working on something that has nothing to do with your actual job? Are you working on a project? Are you involved in a club? Are you having work done at your house? You know, I always think that's so funny. I mean, it sounds like, hey, is the mailman coming over? I don't mean it like that, but, you know, is something going on? It feels like something is having to do with it being born out of somebody you might know, or you might know through working. What it also is telling me, the person who's coming through will be a good money maker. This is somebody who will have things in line, be able to produce. I don't mean to say it like it's a factory line. He or she will be able to have their ducks in a row, though, be able to create things, you know, and continually create things. It's not like a one-trick pony. You're not like, oh, great, you did that one thing and then you do nothing. This is continuing to do that, and I can see that right here. So yeah, these are bookends. So that's why they were there. They were telling me how you're feeling. I'm curious to know if you're dating. You might have told me once before too, and I just don't remember. But if you think of it, tell me if you feel comfortable. Oh, hello, Tarot Magician. Welcome. Retrograde is trying to push my buttons right now. Oh, I think that's, computer. I get it. Mercury retrograde. Took me a minute. I'm a little slow. Hello, Hope. Thank you so much for your subscription. Star S, hello. Welcome, and thank you so much for your subscriptions. I'm so glad to have you in the family. Hit the bell for notifications. Coming out with some new cool stuff. One of the new cool things I'm coming up with is Monday at 3:30 p.m. Central. I will be over on the Tarot Magicians channel. We are going to be doing double readings. Can you believe it? So head over Tarot Magician. It's the Tarot Magician. So type it just into your search. She'll pop up right away because she's super popular. So you'll see her. Subscribe and make sure you check her out. But also make sure you're there on Monday at 3:30 so that we can do double readings for you. All right, back to this. Back to business. We've got another donation. This one is from Aqualeo. I don't know why I say your name like that, honey. If it's annoying, I'm sorry. I just do. All right. Will the current project get axed soon due to poor financial return for the business? Ooh. All right. So something's not turning a profit, huh? Something's not turning a profit. You know, when I've worked in some different places, but I've always had things that I'm like, why are you keeping that? It's ridiculous. And the things I think are going great, they take away. So who knows? Maybe I'm completely off, but so hard to understand the thinking of, you know, some of these people sometimes. But let's find out what we can see. Current project. No money coming in. Not a big response. Are they going to quit this program? This project? Gonna get the axe. All right, we're gonna use Crow Tarot. Another beautiful deck. So beautiful, in fact, that I will not cut the borders off. That says a lot because I cut all the borders off of everything. Snip, snip. I have one of those corner rounders for the corners. Oh, I love it. I want to round everything. Like I will write a grocery list and round the corners. So cool and addicting, and the little things that get you, right? Okay, so we're looking at a poor turnaround. Let me see here. What have we got? All right, we've got our Hermit. We've got our Seven of Wands. We've also got our Four of... Okay, I think it's going to be a bit... right now, this is rest and reflect and relax. So this is putting it on hold for now. So I don't think the decision has been made, but I do think it's a consideration. We've got our Seven of Wands here, and this is all about, you know, kind of holding things back, holding things at bay. So I don't think they're ready to make the decision yet, but I do think it is on their mind. We've got our Hermit here. This is about being alone. I think they're, you know, likely afraid to lose the money they invested, that they've already invested at this point. They might even have something going on behind the scenes that you don't realize, like some kind of contract or with somebody or you know, or stockholder, you know, who knows, but it might have more to do with that and well, for lack of a better term, the red tape of corporate life, you know, how to get things off. But I do think it will be axed, and the reason I say that is we have the Hierophant. Now this is about getting back to tradition. So traditionally, you know, the project wasn't working, so we're going to get back to where it was working, which would be without the project. So I think it might be on their mind. I think that might be for now, what they're thinking is going to need to happen, but they're waiting for something. They're waiting for the go ahead. Maybe they have another 3 months that they want to see how things are going, you know, something like that, but they're standing alone, leaving this project as a standalone project to see what happens. But here's the going back to tradition and that kind of a thing. So that is good. Now remember, energy swirls. We also all have free will. Things can happen. So if something happens, like in the next, like all of a sudden this project is totally takes off and everybody's great, well then clearly that energy has changed, you see? So checking in is always the good thing to do, guys. It's always good to check in on your energy. Okay. Let me see here. I think I have, yes, I do. I have another donation. Thank you so much. This is from initials AM on Facebook, on, what do you call it? PayPal. So this is from AM. Let me just see. Yeah, woohoo. You're excited. You want that God, I assume, huh? Or you want it to stay. I'm not sure which. It looks like it's on the mind, but yeah, it's staying around. It's not going anywhere. Right now, they're thinking about it, but it's got to play out, and then I think it's gone. All righty. Well, let me find your question, my dear. AN, am I missing? AN. Oh, your screen is going blank, Tarot Magician. Yep, that's Mercury retrograde for you. Alrighty, I am not seeing it, and I don't know what your other name is. Okay, I believe it's Charlie Bear. I got a little helping hand there. It's like that game show when you want to call a friend to get an answer. Thank you, Night Reader. Charlie Bear, how are you? Thank you for your donation. You are online for a promotion, getting mixed messages from two different bosses. So you'd like to know, I am online. Are you on the right track? You're getting mixed messages. I think that's what you're saying, right? Let me go down. Maybe did you hear you say I must be answering? I'm in line. I think I got it. Did I get it, Charlie Bear? Freudian slip, huh? I have a degree in psychology, so I can maybe work through that with you. Oh, no. I did not become a counselor. I used to work with, a variety of different people, and I got into sales. So there you go. I guess it does have something to do with psychology, but I counseled for a little while, but it wasn't working. So anyway, are you in line for this promotion? Getting mixed messages. We need to know. We're going to use the classic Llewellyn. I want a classic read on this. All right, so you're in line for a promotion, but you're getting mixed messages. Is this going to happen? Is this promotion going to happen for Charlie Bear? Is this going to happen for Charlie Bear? Okay, let's find out. Is this going to happen for Charlie Bear? Okay, so we want an overall feel. Let's find out and see if we can even get a feel on what's going on with the mixed messages. But right now, we're focusing in on, will you get it? Will you get it? I swear, I think sometimes people just try to confuse you on purpose in the corporate world. It's like, I don't know. Whatever. Oh, yeah, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. Here we've got the Ten of Pentacles. You are still going to get this. You're getting the mixed messages, and I realize that. And I'll tell you what I think's going on. We have somebody who thinks you're doing really well. We have another one who's still reserved on that judgment, not knowing. I mean, obviously, I don't know what they said to you. They might have given you some very specific feedback. But their real intention with that, I think, is that they are just holding back their decision, their final decision. You know, this person, the other person's already kind of decided, this is the Ten of Pentacles. That is completion, that is success, and that is the suit of work. You can't get any better. This is it. That's your promotion. Okay. This, I think, is the other person. Again, I realize they gave you some feedback, which might have been harsh. I mean, I don't know. But regardless of what they said, they are reserving judgment. They are reserving judgment. They might have been pushing you. Managers, I mean, I'm sure, I don't know if you've managed before, but I'm sure you can relate. I mean, managers are always looking for a way to coach and to, direct. And I mean, I don't know if it's just part of the territory with managing. I do see some of the value in always making sure people are improving, but at the same time, it's very mixed messages. So I don't think it's necessarily that the other person, the one you got the harsher feedback from, is saying no. I think they're reserving judgment. But we've got some good things, and this is why I say you're going to get it. You've got the Four of Wands. Again, the foundation. Things are going to take off from there. A promotion, right? These ladies have just built their little stick house. They've got their picnic out with flowers and pumpkins and whatever, and they're dancing. They're so excited. They're building this. They're wanting to move up to this castle, right? They want to have a castle too. They don't just want a stick house. However, they're very excited because this is moving up the ladder. Yup. And then we've got the High Priestess right after that. And that's all about that calm knowing. So it's intuition. Yes. It's about mystery. You're not sure. But it's about the calm knowing. So knowing it's going to turn out. You need to use the law of attraction on this too, Charlie Bear. You need to be imagining it as if it already happened, And again, that doesn't mean, be lackadaisical and not be paying attention to what you need to be paying attention to, or being arrogant, or, whatever. But it means be calm and assured. You're getting this, you know it. So law of attraction for that, the answer is yes. I do not think that that other one has made up their mind, even if they came through harshly. I think they're still reserving judgment. They're kind of stepping back with their arms crossed going, all right, let's see how you're doing. See? Yeah, for sure. Good luck. Good luck. Now, I'm not sure. Let me see. Let me get out of here. Okay, my phone. You know what it dialed today right before I was online? It dialed 444-892-444 asterisk. Who pushed that? I mean, you'd think I did if I were holding it on my face. It was sitting on the table. There's a spirit here who likes to call people who don't have numbers. Okay. This is a donation from PayPal initials BP. Thank you so much for your donation, BP. Let's find out what your PayPal name is. Well, there you go. I said it, and Night Reader delivered within a second. Thank you. You were just right in tune with my thoughts there, huh? All righty. Hello. Should I watch out for anything coming toward me in the next month? Whoa. All right. We're going to do this. Let me see with... Wizard's Tarot. Wizard's Tarot. Yes, we're going to use Wizard's Tarot, and we are going to find out. All right, is anything coming toward Brittany that she should be watching out for? What is coming toward her? We want to know what is coming toward Brittany in the near future, in the coming months, anything she should watch out for. Okay, this is another good deck to shuffle. It really shuffles nicely. I used to riffle shuffle, but I didn't. I'm kind of OCD, and I didn't like how it was bending my cards and nicking up the edges. I'm a little OCD. Like my whole house could be a wreck, and I'd be obsessing over a little tiny thing out of place on something. It doesn't make sense. But anyway, I overhand shuffle, and I'm 50-50 on that. I kind of drop them all over, or I'm like a Las Vegas pro. But anyway, these shuffle really nicely, even for me. Okay, anything you should watch out for. Okay, well, Eight of Pentacles. Now, this isn't necessarily something to watch out for, but something that might be coming to be aware of. So when you say watch out, I wonder, too, if it's sometimes like, is anything bad coming my way? Well, we'll also talk about what might be good coming your way, too. So I'm not sure which way you meant it, but Eight of Pentacles. So coming towards you, this looks like something that you're going to have an opportunity to get something done. You are going to be advancing something you have been working on, something that you've been wanting to start, a project perhaps. Maybe you're getting a new job. I'm not sure if you're in the market for a new job. This is not our ace, which is a new opportunity right there. You know, it's the hand saying, here you go, new opportunity. But what this is saying here as an eight, eights are all about mastery. They're all about accomplishment. So, you know, this is something you either are working on or you're about to be working on. It's going to be going well. Next, you're going to need to, this is telling me that you need to keep your emotions in check. You might be hearing some criticism about something. Perhaps it's something you're working on. Criticism can, you know, a lot of times it can be meant in a mean way. Other times it's in a constructive way. And sometimes it's all about how we take it. You know, so sometimes it wasn't meant meanly, but because we don't like criticism, Queen of Cups, you know, we take it the wrong way. So be careful. Might have a little bit of that where somebody might be criticizing you. Another thing coming up, we have the Devil. Now, everybody, you've probably heard me say this before, and you might already know this. Never worry. The Devil is not the devil. The Death card is not you're dying. It doesn't have anything to do with that. Devil. Remember I gave my example, oh God, about 15 minutes ago now about smoking cigarettes. It's about being stuck to something. You can escape, but you're not. Smokers, right? I can say that. Yeah. But anyway, the Devil, this is something that you are going to be breaking free from. This is telling me that there is something that perhaps has been holding you. Think about it. I don't know what might be holding you, and maybe you're not actively thinking about it yourself at this point. Are you, you know, it could be something like, are you smoking? Mm-hmm. Are you addicted to eating ding-dongs? Mm-hmm. You going on a new weight loss program? Maybe. Are you leaving somebody who, a friend, a toxic, something like that is coming. Again, guys, if we do a full one, I'm going to do an end game on that, but a full reading, we could really get in and pull these out and really go to town. But we're gonna get this. This is a donation, so I am gonna get it a little further explained. But keep that in mind. Got some good cards here. I'm really curious. 8 of Swords. I think you have another thing happening, and it might be a result of this. You got to make sure you have your eyes open. This is all about not seeing something, not wanting to see it, or just you're not seeing it. And it's something that you can deal with. It's not something horrible. She can walk away just like the devil. They can walk away. She can walk away. Look, there's no swords in front of her. She could walk away. And she's holding the little piece of rope. She could pull on that and untie herself, So again, these are very similar, and that means it's very strong. So be watching for that. Let's do an end game though, because I want some more details. Again, this is, where did I put it? Oh, this is the bottom of the deck, and this is kind of a sum up. I want to sum some things up here with these guys, right? What's going on? What are you not seeing? We need better information. The Sun. So something that you are thinking makes you happy that is perhaps not. Like you need to look at it. Like sometimes we're like, wow, this is great. And then something terrible happens, it's over, and we look back on it and we're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't see that. Or do you see what I'm saying? So it looks like something that you think is awesome, but it's really not going to be. How's it going to go? Strength. It's not going to break you. This is nothing horrible. It's nothing horrible or earth-shattering. I shouldn't use the word horrible, but it's nothing earth-shattering. You're going to come through. Strength is all about inner determination. You have your mind set on things. You might not like some criticism that might come in. Let that go. Let that go. Get rid of these guys, whatever this is. Make those guys go away. Don't be blinded by the sun. And stay determined. Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Yeah, that's it. That's what it means, Brittany. Thank you so much for your donation. That was a good one, huh? Very solid advice. I love it when they come. Sometimes it's just like, okay, yeah, that's great. But sometimes it's like, boom, boom, action items, solid stuff. I love it. Alrighty. Thank you again for your donation. Let me just check. I have one more here. Let's get to this donation. Mustafa, how are you? Let's get your second question up again. Oh, why is my thing not working? There we go. What does the man B think of me? Will he agree to buy my services that are $1,500 to $2,000? Okay, so making an investment. If it was a box of Girl Scout cookies for $3, that's not such a gamble, but something that's $1,500 to $2,000, that's a lot. Not sure what you do or what kind of services they are, but let's take a look. Is B thinking that this is a good idea to take on the services from Mustafa? Okay. Woo, almost flipped him over. Okay. Stop. Whenever I see your name, I want to go watch Lion King. My kids were little when that first came out. So, of course, I watched all the Disney stuff. My kids are 23 and 25. So, I don't know how that is. If I'm only 26, I don't know how that happened. No, I am not 26. I'm kind of glad. Sorry to you 26-year-olds, but I don't want to go back. I know some people who are like, if I could go back, I would. And I'm like, no. I mean, there's stuff I don't like and I wish didn't happen. But guess what? Every single thing that happens to you is what made you who you are today. The good, the bad, the ugly. And if you change one of those things, it's like pulling something out of a Jenga. You know, you pull that little piece out, Jenga, the game where you're like putting pieces and trying to pull them out to see who knocks it over. Well, changing any circumstances does the same thing to you. So, yeah. What? I just noticed these are all cups. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I think the man B is just thinking, yeah, this is great. Has very good impression of you, feels very comfortable with you. I mean, I can't even believe this. We've got 4 cups spread out here. Our Seven of Cups, first of all, we'll go through each one and we'll kind of put it together. The Seven of Cups is about having choices. Having choices. Obviously, trying to buy your services. You're not the only one, I'm sure, who offers whatever it is you're offering. So, you know, there's a lot of choices. There's a lot of choices. Why do I say it's good for you? Because you're the one that it's going to be selected. Our Nine of Cups, that is about success. That is about having everything in line. Look at this guy. A lot of times these cards, or this card is depicted like a person sitting at a table, like, everybody come over. I'm generous. I have people want to see me. The money you're talking about, I think that that's not even going to be a problem. I mean, I don't know if it's a problem, but I mean, I think that will be agreeable to buy your services for that amount. The other reason I say that is we've got the Ace of Cups. This is a new opportunity. This is a brand new thing coming in. Brand new thing coming in. Here's the money saying, okay, here's the choices. They're going to choose you. This is your brand new opportunity when you've been chosen. And this here, the Eight of Cups, this person is going to think they got even more than they bargained for. Even more than they got bargained for, which tells me that they will be very pleased. I mean, $1,500 to $2,000. I don't know what you're doing, but that might be cheap in your line of work. It might be expensive in your line of work. I don't know. But whatever it is, they feel satisfied with that. And they feel that, you know, this is fine. In fact, they're going to probably ask you for something more afterwards. Another service, a follow-up. I mean, I don't know what you're doing, but does that make sense? Oh, that's a good one. Wow, I was talking and I didn't realize they were all cups. That was pretty cool. That's a lot of love for you, baby. Yeah, for sure. Thank you for your donation. All righty, and that made you a priority question. Let's see. We are done with priority questions now. So I think I've gotten everybody. I'm checking through and I have seen, I went one by one. So let's see, we are at the end of the hour, but I am going to do another free question. And then this will be my last reading. I apologize if you were not able to get a reading today. It is very random. Please don't take it personally and come back. Of course, I'm here every day. But for now, I'm going to select one more free question. And unless I get other donations, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the show until tomorrow. Keep your bells on. Put your bells on. Sounds like a Christmas song. I'm going to be coming out with my next Relationship Warriors, and I've got several pick-a-cards videos coming out. And you never know, I might pop up and do a surprise live stream. Love to be surprising. What have we got here? Dustin. How are you, Dustin Henderson? Hi. Hello. My question is, will the RBI Grade B exam be held before February 2021? Let's see. We're going to use no, we're not using that one. We are going to use the Arcanum Tarot. Beautiful deck, but very shiny. Very shiny. Which is hard when you have glare on it, when you're trying to do a YouTube show. If I weren't doing a YouTube show, I might not even really notice it that much. All right, let me focus here. RBI Grade B exam for February 2021. Is it going to be scheduled? Okay. All righty. Let's find out. We want to know. February 2020 or 2021. Ooh, I got two there. Is it going to be held? Now we're gonna pull this and see what we can see, and if we don't really have a firm answer, we'll go ahead and do an end game, yes or no, and we'll find out. But this will kind of tell us a little bit about if it's going to be scheduled. Okay. Was it originally supposed to be scheduled, or is it being rescheduled because of Corona, or whatever? I'm wondering if it was scheduled at one point and it is no longer. I see here, the Nine of Swords is all about anxiety. This is you. You clearly want this exam, right? So you want this to happen. You're wondering, as obviously you wouldn't ask the question. So this is you. You're having some anxiety. It sounds like you're overthinking it. And I don't think you really need to. I mean, obviously you have anxiety because you want it to happen, but at the same time, your anxiety and your overthinking it is not going to change it. It's not going to make it happen at any certain time. You are not the genie of the world. You can't make it happen. So let it go. Turn that over. Put that to bed. Stop. Now, 5 of Cups. What have we got here? Now, our 5 of Cups. This is all about kind of feeling sad, but realizing there's more there. I think, again, this is you. You're sad or you're upset, or I'm not saying you're, crying and eating bonbons all day, but you're wanting this to go. You want this to happen. You're upset. It's never going to happen, never going to happen. Yes, it will. Look what's behind you. Don't just look at these spilled cups. You've got some cups right behind you. It looks like it is coming. Now, February is kind of right behind us, right? It's coming, or you could say right in front of us, whatever you want to call it, but it is coming, right? February is going to be here faster than we realize. Weirdly, it seems like with Corona, it's like life has been so on hold, but at the same time, it's like, oh my God, the summer's over. Very strange. Anyway, we've got the Ace of Wands right next to that. That is a brand new opportunity to grow. Because I framed the question the way I did, I asked, is it going to be held before February 2021? Yeah, this is your new opportunity to grow. So I'm assuming you clearly, either you're taking the test or you're administering the test. I'm not sure, but it's obviously growth for you to take the test, or if you're proctoring the exam for somebody, it's growth within your class, your study. Do you see what I'm saying? This is why I asked you if it had been scheduled previously and turned around. This is about holding things tight, holding that date tight, holding that plan tight. I mean, these people who are planning these things, they have plans in place and they have all these things that need to be happening. It's not just, this one exam. They've got all kinds of stuff they're trying to put into play. And this is about holding things tight, holding things in the window that they want it to be in. So February is this whole thing is telling me that it looks very likely, yes. Now, let me turn her over, but you need to make that go away. Let's do an endgame card. I want a yes or a no, just to clarify it all. Yes or no. It looks like a yes to me. Let's find out what the tarot thinks. The Devil. You're breaking free. It's going to happen. See, the devil is not always bad, right? So never be afraid of the devil. But what this is saying is, you know what? We're going to get back in line. We are going to get things going. We are not letting the coronavirus or whatever happened that made this thing be rescheduled or not be scheduled in the first place. Break free. Get things on track. Hold them close right there. So yeah, I'm thinking this is all saying yes. And this is you being upset about it. And don't be. Don't be. Turn that stuff over. Woo! That looks good. I don't even know what that is. RBI grade B. Wonder what is that? Or if you feel like sharing. I took the GMAT. Oh God, so long ago now. But my daughter recently, just a couple years ago, she just did her GRE. She's in grad school. So I'm familiar with those two, but GMAT is the one you do for psychology mostly. So, well, anyway, it doesn't really matter, but I just don't know what that one is. All righty, my friends, let me check for donations and see how we're doing. Okay, we are good on donations, so I'm going to wrap up the show. If you did not get a reading, please come back. I would love to read for you all. I want to remind you that on Monday at 3:30 Central Time, the Tarot Magician and I will be doing a collaboration over on her channel. Please look her up. It's called The Tarot Magician. She'll probably pop up first. She's super popular. So subscribe to her channel and make sure you're there. And we'll go ahead and do some readings. It'll be fun. Double readings. And yeah, you'll love her. She's really good. And then I also want to remind you about my good friend Night Reader. Night Reader has a show twice a day. Today you can still get some more tarot. Go to his channel, 6 p.m. Eastern. You can have some more tarot all day long. All right, my friends, thank you so much for coming. I'm going to give you some hilarious things to think about. Here you go. Hilarious. Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell. All righty. Thank you so much for coming, guys. I'm going to end the broadcast here. I will see you tomorrow.